What's up, Gemini? Good morning. This Wednesday, the 27th of May, 2026 Love Tarot reading already feels heavy, emotional, and full of regret. Like somebody is finally realizing they have been fighting the very love their soul has been searching for. Um, this person may have acted distracted, unavailable, or stuck in old patterns before, but deep down they are not happy there anymore. The people, habits, or situations that once kept them comfortable are starting to feel empty, cold, and meaningless. But the question is, why did they keep choosing the familiar when their heart already knew you were the truth? Why did they let fear, ego, or karmic energy keep them away from the one person who actually made them feel whole? Um, this person is thinking about you constantly. They replay your conversations. They remember your patience, your love, your words, and the way you tried to understand them even when they were difficult to love. They see you as their true love, their heart, their soul, their wish fulfillment, the one person who brought light into a place inside them that felt empty for so long. Um, they regret pushing you away. They regret testing your love. They regret letting old wounds, pride, and toxic patterns create distance between you. So trust your intuition because somebody is waking up, breaking free from what no longer serves them, and realizing this connection is sacred, rare, and worth fighting for. And let's get into your reading.
Okay, so for some of you, I feel like your person is completely trapped in their own thoughts right now. You know, it's like they're going through this massive phase of deep thinking, just sitting there plotting every single step in their head. They're trying to figure out exactly what they want to say to you and how they're going to handle everything moving forward. It really feels like the fog is finally lifting and they're starting to see a clear path ahead. They're having this huge epiphany, right, about the bond you 2 share. They're realizing that what you guys have isn't just, a simple mental click or a fleeting fling. They're starting to understand that this is a deep, soulful connection, like, it's just, overflowing with passion. And honestly, they're finally ready to stop messing things up. They're so tired of like self-sabotaging, you know? They're done letting their own insecurities bleed into the relationship and like projecting all their fears onto you. They're genuinely trying to open up and move past all their baggage. It's really about them trying to stay positive though and like actually analyze things on a deeper level because the truth is, when you 2 are aligned, whether you're standing next to each other or miles apart, there's this unbreakable bond, right? When you work together, it's like magic. Everything just clicks and everything falls into place perfectly. Now, I know sometimes when they're around you, their life seems to go a little crazy for a minute, but honestly, that's just because your energy is forcing them to level up. When you vibrate higher, everything that isn't meant for you starts to fall away naturally. It's like the higher you go, the more you shed the dead weight. And your person is finally starting to get that. They're looking past the chaos and realizing, wait, this isn't bad luck. This energy is here to change me. They're not blaming you anymore. They're seeing the transformation that's happening because of you. Through this connection, they're starting to feel this real sense of harmony. You know, they get it now. You 2 are cut from the same cloth, and that's where all that intensity and passion come from. It's because you're so alike. And for those of you who have been intimate, um, and honestly, that could mean so many different things, it was unlike anything either of you had ever felt before, right? It was just electric. And now this person is constantly being reminded of that feeling. They can't escape the memory of you. It feels like they're staring at your pictures, like just absolutely craving your presence. They miss your touch. They remember your scent. It's this super intimate vibe. They just want to hold you and be close to you again. Now let's talk about freedom. Um, this isn't about them wanting to be single, right? It's actually the opposite. It's about the freedom to love who they want to love without anyone telling them otherwise. It feels like they're, just done. They're exhausted by all the rules and obstacles that have been in the way of this relationship. They want to fix whatever is broken so they can just love you freely without all the drama. Maybe you 2 are, totally different, you know? Maybe there's an age gap or different cultures or whatever it may be. But the one thing that's coming through very clearly is that despite all the moving parts, being with you makes them feel free. It helps them break out of that stagnation, right? It helps them restore their energy and upgrade their life. And honestly, I feel like it's because you sparked this curiosity in them. They've gone down this rabbit hole because of you. They're freeing themselves from all the toxic karmic junk. You've literally triggered a spiritual awakening in this person, and now they know it's time to answer that call. They're asking themselves, why am I scared? Why am I holding back? Deep down, they know you two are meant to be together. But look, when you tell someone that time is an illusion and that things are multidimensional, it's going to blow their mind a little bit, right? You sparked this curiosity in them, and now they want to know what you know. They want that enlightenment. This person is so intrigued by you, honestly. But as they elevate, there's also like tension elsewhere. You know, when you fly high, the crows try to drag you down, right? I think you're flying so close to the sun right now that you see everything clearly. And as your person elevates, they're starting to see who really belongs in their life and who is just a crow that needs to be left behind. And when it comes to other people, they're choosing you. It doesn't matter who else is around, they're blocking out that noise. If they were dealing with third parties or karmic situations, they're making the decision to cut those cords so they can offer you something real. They're just tired of the interference, whether it's a coworker, an ex, or just nosy people. They're done letting others stop this connection. This person is like hyper focused on you right now because they know they can't get this energy anywhere else, right? If you aren't talking, trust me, they are stalking your pictures. They are fixating on you and fantasizing about what could be, but there's a conclusion coming. Your person is going to make things very clear, and honestly, you are going to feel so relieved. They're ending the old cycles so they can have this freedom with you. Right now, though, they're pretty upset and depressed. I mean, when you take away the sunshine, it's hard, right? God is putting them through these trials until they are ready to change. Some of you are dealing with someone who is like super stubborn, so they're going to keep hitting that wall until they finally find the door. But honestly, I don't think the depression is entirely theirs. I think it's more about the people around them who are um, mad that they're losing control over your person. These people are playing the victim because your person is finally choosing you. There's a massive clarity coming in. They're becoming self aware, facing their issues, and realizing that their old toxic behaviors were the real problem all along. There's some unexplainable or unexpected encounter that you or your person is getting ready to have, and that's going to change the course of their life. And this is really about allowing this person or helping this person keep an open mind because now your person is having this divine vision with why have they not been happy? Why have they been stressed? Why have they been depressed? Because they're around people that are not good for them. They're around people that, you know, focus on their insecurities, that don't want them to improve, that have that self-improvement. But now your person is beginning, especially with this freedom energy, to have a sense of self-appreciation, self-love. I feel like they didn't have before. And this is just about bad timing. See, I think the two of you guys are meant to be with one another, but I just think timing is a factor. Two people can love each other dearly. Two people can have, you know, a very deep sense of what they want or whatever it may be. But if the timing is wrong, if the timing is off, if the timing isn't right, patience is needed. Time is of the essence. See, you've already elevated, so you understand the significance, but see, your person doesn't understand that yet because they're not at your frequency, they're not at your elevation. And for you, you're like, hey, I'm floating, I'm up here, it's awesome. Come on, what are you waiting for? Take this leap of faith, ascend with me, have this success, have this higher perspective. Let's obtain these goals together. Enjoy your independence, let go and be free. You're thinking you're tired of being depressed, then get up and do something that makes you happy. You don't want certain things to have a sense of stagnation, then do something different. This person loves you a lot. I just think that your person is caught up very much in 3D expectations. 3D expectations is what makes us depressed because we're comparing ourselves. What are we doing? We're comparing ourselves against people that either have more than us, that look happier than us, but everybody knows social media is not real. But we're in a world right now where there's more emphasis on social media looking happy than actually physically being happy. So your person is beginning to realize this, that they've wasted a lot of time in this depressed energy. They've wasted a lot of time with people that are dark people, people that don't have the best intentions for them. And I feel like with this energy, they're in a place where they're really working. They're working on their power. They're working on their strength. They're very disciplined right now to kind of push forward because you've had this major influence on them. And for a lot of you guys, you really were this person's first real love. No one compares to you. They've experienced new levels of love being with you that they've never experienced with anyone else. And one of the things I feel that's very, very significant about you and this person is that you've inspired this person to want to do better. You've inspired this person to be better. You've helped this person resolve a lot of their insecurities, a lot of their depression. You created this major healing aspect for this person. You said to them, you have to reevaluate your needs. If you're not happy with what you're doing, you have to do things differently. You have to show yourself a sense of self love. You have to move forward. You can't give up now. If these people over here are not making you happy, then you have to split. You have to make a decision. And this person is realizing that you've mastered the art of freedom, that you're somebody that you work smarter, you don't work harder. You're very, very focused. You have a sense of structure, a sense of training that I feel like this person is very, very curious about because you overcome a lot of issues. And there's something about your presence where it's very commanding. You command a sense of a present or you command a sense of attention no matter if you try to or not. You inspire this person. And this person knows you're very inspiring to others. Your person has been through a lot. A lot of you guys have been through a lot. A lot of you guys have been through trials and tribulations, a lot of turmoil where you didn't have anybody else to deal with. That's why you understand the way that this person moves. That's why you're very patient with this person. That's why you know that with this person, love comes in steps, and you have to be very, very patient because your person is scared. They tend to run away from things that make them feel too good because when things are too good, something bad always happens. It makes you scared to be happy. It makes you scared to feel that sense of joy if after every moment you have that sense of joy, something negative happens. That's why this person runs. They're scared, they're afraid, they overthink, they freak out, and it creates a lot of pressure for this person because they're worried if they're going to be able to live up to your expectations. This is somebody that may have a lot of burdens or a lot of responsibilities. Whoever your person is right now, they're going through a lot, I feel like. But because of you, they're beginning to see what's important. Because of you, they're beginning to understand what needs to be done, what healing needs to take place after this sense of heartbreak. Your person wished for somebody like you. They wanted somebody like you. And then God gives them someone like you, and now they don't know what to do with it. They're surprised that their prayers have been answered. But with this person, they're going to have to figure it out. They're being challenged right now to accept this gift. For some of them, they may be moving or there may be a location change. You make this person feel at home. And I feel like with your person, they know that they have to take this major risk. They know that there's something here that they need to do in order to make this work between you and them. Your person is also waiting for the right time to lay all their cards out on the table. They're planning something here and they're ready to take this leap of faith because they love you. It's like everybody around them can tell that they love you. Everybody around them can tell when they see you or when they talk to you or whatever it may be. If they're not talking to you, people are looking at them as somebody that's very depressed and stressed. But there's something here your person has to risk. There may be some type of financial setbacks if they move forward with you, or this is some type of breakup of like a family or a community. But it's like this person is trying to make a decision with what's the best time to take this leap of faith towards you. because you're this person's rock. I think that you loved and supported them, and you continue to love them even when they showed you the opposite. I think you showed this person unconditional love when you didn't have to. It was almost like the worse that this person treated you, the more you double down in your in in your love. Not because you felt like this person is manipulating me. It was because you knew it had nothing to do with you. The way that they were treating you had nothing to do with you. It had more to do with themselves and them being scared and them being, in this sense of hurting or this sense of heartbreak. I feel like your person has been watching you for a period of time too. They're watching your social media, they're obsessing. Whoever your person is, they're intimidated by, the way that you look physically. But to them, they're not, you're not. You're somebody very special and it's your energy. Anybody can be built to look a certain way with cosmetic surgery, but you can't replicate energy. Energy is something that is the one thing you cannot fake. And I think that with you, your beauty, your attractiveness, your handsomeness, whatever it may be, it exudes from the inside out. It makes you attractive. This person is viewing you as this glittery, shiny rock that stands out from all the other rocks because you've provided this person a very stable foundation full of security. You've loved and supported them, and you stand out. This person is realizing that you're this major diamond in the rough, that there's something very unique about you, about the way that you carry yourself, about the way that you speak. Even if you and this person are not in communication right now, this person is remembering your energy. They're ready for this new cycle, a new beginning. They're ready to end the depression. They're tired of waiting. They want to be free. They want to free themselves from anything that's holding them back. And they want to make this a fresh start. Look at this ball of light. It's like this person is going from this depressed energy where it's, woe is me, everything is wrong, everything happens to me, whatever it may be. I'm just going to avoid the situation. I'm going to be by myself. I'm going to be independent. I don't need any money, anybody. Feelings are overrated. I can't rely on anybody. To accepting the light, accepting that they are the light and that their light is not much different than your light. You've just accepted it. There's a place of acceptance here with this person. And this person is doing a lot of cleanup right now behind the scenes. There's things that this person has to do to change. There's things that this person has to do to make healthy choices, whether that's eating better, whether that's cutting out any type of, bad behavior, toxic people, karmics, drinking, whatever it may be. Your person is you've inspired this person into this new cycle to change, that the depression and that the lack that they were feeling was causing them into certain situations and circumstances that weren't for their higher good. This person is beginning to realize they don't need those things to be happy. All they need is you. That person is definitely in a place where they're strategizing right now. They're planning their big move because they don't want to leave anything to chance here. Because I do feel like with this person, they have a lot of regrets for these mixed feelings. They have a lot of regrets for the way that they've done things, for their indecisive energy, for their conflicting feelings, for putting you in competition with people that don't even deserve to be in the same room as you. This person is ready to drop this mask and accept this abundance because I feel like you've changed them forever. Why? Because no one compares to you. You've changed them. They're transforming into this butterfly, so now they can fly with you. Now they can accept the light. These are changes that this person is making that are lasting forever. It's a love that's being transformed. And it's because this person is realizing with you, again, there's something coming in here with you that they've never had before, they've never experienced before. It's a really beautiful type of energy. What's changed? What's creating this major change in this person? What do we need to know here with the 10 of Swords? Sometimes people need to lose everything in order for them to understand what is important and what isn't. This person may have betrayed you, and by betraying you, they've betrayed themselves. And they're tired of having this internal suffering. They're tired of all these painful endings. They're tired of numbing numbing their life out with things that don't serve them, that don't align with their higher purpose, that don't align with who they're meant to be. They're tired of going through these dark times by themselves, this dark night of the soul. They're tired of this. See, the Ten of Swords is almost like a slow, painful burn because this person knows that they've put themselves in the Ten of Swords by them not taking any action, by them sitting there up at night thinking, fixating, but not doing anything. That's why this person is in an energy where they're planning, where they're strategizing, because I feel like they're depressed and stressed without you. When you find somebody that really does love you, whether it's a friend, whether it's a family member, whether it's your person, but when you find that person that really wants your best, there's not a lot of people like that. Even in your own family, people are good as long as you're doing like less better than them, as long as you're not superseding them or whatever it is. As long as you're not doing better than them, they're going to be on the sideline cheering. But when somebody is doing well, a lot of people are going to have a hard time cheering for you. So with this person, I feel like you've cheered for them through good, bad, or indifferent. You've remained consistent. This person is so tired of living a lie. See that Five of Cups, Mars and Scorpio. This is this person realizing I need to get my person back. I'm tired of being depressed. I'm tired of crying myself to sleep. I'm tired of feeling alone. I'm tired of being upset at myself for not accepting what was in front of me. Right? The Four of Cups, you kept offering them a cup, but they didn't want to acknowledge it. They were too busy in their own head thinking that, whatever was going on with them, it wasn't the right time. This person is over that because they're ready for this new cycle. They're ready for this fresh start. They're ready for this new beginning. They're tired of all the regrets. They're tired of the separation. Wherever they are right now, they don't fit in. Their energy is not that energy anymore. The breakup, if you and this person broke up or if there was something that happened here, it's weighing very, very heavy on this person. And I feel like there's a lot that this person wants to communicate to you. For some of you guys, this person may be bipolar, or there may be some type of chemical imbalance inside of this person where it's almost like a Dr. Jekyll, Mr. Hyde, or it's like this person is very hot and then they're extremely cold. But I don't think that it's the reason that you think it is. I think that this person has a really hard time processing their thoughts. But now they're in this energy where it's like they can't take it anymore. They don't care if the timing is right. They have something that they need to say to you. There's something that needs to be vocalized here. And there is this rapid action that's coming forward where this person, it may be coming out of nowhere because they feel like you and them are meant to be. This darn twin flame card comes out a lot. See, I think in this darkness, this hermit and this Three of Swords energy, this dark energy coming in for them, they have a choice. They can sit in this Three of Swords and reap this karma of their poor choices, of putting you in competition, of not making a decision. If you and this person were if there wasn't another third party here, your person couldn't make a decision with whether or not they wanted to be in a relationship or they didn't. What was best for them? But there's a lot of sadness here because this person is realizing again that they betrayed you. And them being alone, they're not okay with it. They're in very deep thought here about what needs to change. Look at this, Six of Cups, Judgment, Eight of Pentacles. Want to know why? Because this person has intentions right now to come forward and have this conversation with you. The thing about Gemini energy is Gemini has like diarrhea of the mouth when they have something to say. So there's a lot of energy here with this person. 10 of Swords, Knight of Swords, especially this Judgment energy. Judgment's been coming up quite a bit. Saturn energy, a lot of Saturn energy. But with this person, there's a lot that they want to say to you. There's a lot that they want to express to you because they're having this judgment moment. They're having this aha moment, but their thoughts are not collected. Their thoughts are all over the place. Your person wants to reach out to you and tell you, hey, I've been working on myself. Hey, I've been doing the self work. I love this Eight of Pentacles. The beautiful thing about this Eight of Pentacles is it's not about that, it's about the self work. This person wants to tell you how you've inspired them to change, what they're working on, the fact that they're talking to other people in order to have this higher perspective because they want this reunion with you. They want this reconciliation with you, right? Like, think about this. They want this new cycle with you, a reunion. They're coming back for you. It's like they're shocked at how much they love you. I don't think that they realize how much, like, they truly love you. And I think that it scares them. But you've inspired them to do better. You've inspired them to push themselves, to be very focused, to be dedicated. They want a second chance of love. You and this person may have met each other when you guys were kids a long time ago, high school. You guys may have known each other for a long time. And this is something this person has been holding back. Look, this is something this person has been holding back from you. It's like they purposely kept their distance. The stronger they felt about you, it's like they pushed themselves away because you made them feel things they weren't ready to feel. But with judgment here, there's other help. There's angelic help. God is assisting in this divine connection because your person is realizing, I'm tired of being alone. I'm tired of being this wounded warrior. I need to work. I need to get up. I need to change my energy. I need to transmute it. Whoever you're dealing with, they're no longer going to be giving to other people because this person realizes how much they love you. They're getting ready to message you. Also, it may be something chaotic that they say where you're like, WTF, what the heck? But it's because this person has a lot of, like, it's coming in as like almost very manic energy where I need to say what I have to say. That's Gemini. I'm going to say what I have to say. This person's like, nope, everybody is going to hear what I have to say about you because I love you. I don't care what other people say. I'm strong in my conviction. I'm strong in my love. I know the way that I want to love you. I know what my path is. Everything is going to fall into place. Your person is breaking down these walls, these barriers that were created in order for a sense of control. Your person having one toe in and one toe out with this temperance energy, it's breaking down because they want this partnership with you. They want, your person wants to marry you and they want the world to know. You're going to be really, really surprised here with whatever they vocalize or with whatever they communicate. Now let me see from their perspective, their 3D perspective. Okay, so how does this person feel about the current connection between them and the collective? Well, it looks like they really want to talk. And it feels like they've been thinking about it for a while. They're kind of scratching their head like, okay, I know it's been a couple of months or it's been a while, but can I come over? Can we talk? Can we have a conversation? Your person has a lot they want to say to you, like a lot. I feel like they've been holding back, and it's like they're almost bursting with things they need to express. If you look at the image, you can see how half of their body is lit up and the other half is in the shadows. It's like once they finish saying one thing, they're going to bring in another part of themselves, and that side has even more to say. It's like there's this dual energy with them. They've got a lot of thoughts to share with you. Even if you and your person are in communication, there are still things they haven't told you, good, bad, or indifferent, that they feel they need to get off their chest, and they know the time to speak is now. It's like they can't hold back anymore. How do they view themselves in the relationship? How do they see their energy right now with you? The 10 of Pentacles. Oh, wow. It's like all of a sudden they know they want to have this sense of partnership with you. I get the sense that before they might not have been in a place where they were ready for a true partnership. Maybe they wanted to control the narrative or they were used to being on their own, doing things their way. But with divine connections like this, neither one of you is truly in control. God, the universe, your higher selves are. You both have a mission together as one, and now it's like your person is starting to accept this truth. They view the two of you as being in this together, working as a team. Before they were like me against the world, but now it's like they're realizing, wait, you're not against me. You're here with me. You love me, and we're meant to do this together. They see this relationship as something grounded, something real in the 3D. For some of you, you've already been spiritually married to this person. And now it's like they're finally recognizing that you're meant to come into union in this lifetime, to physically marry and build a life together. How do they view your energy right now? The collective. Justice. Wow. So there's been some kind of illumination, some kind of clarity over your position in their life. They're starting to see you as like the embodiment of balance, of fairness. You've come into their life with this energy that is so grounded, so beautiful, and now they've made a decision. They've realized that you bring balance into their world, and they know that they need that in their life. Now, what's blocking this person? Well, the card that just jumped out is their self worth. It's like they're holding themselves back because they're not feeling fully confident. And there's this hesitation to come forward. They feel anxious about making that move, about opening up and being vulnerable. There's a lot of self doubt. And it's definitely something that's affecting their actions. What's on their mind, though? What are they thinking about heavily? The Wheel of Fortune. Wow, this is huge. Things are changing like really quickly. With Gemini and Sagittarius energy, we've got sister signs and there's a lot of movement here. Whatever they're going to vocalize, whatever they're going to say, it's like it's going to spark some major change. It's going to kick things into motion. So, yeah, there's a lot shifting right now. It feels like everything is aligning. And this conversation, this truth that your person needs to share with you is going to create this like domino effect, moving everything in the right direction. Things are changing quickly, and your person knows it's time to speak up, to express what they're feeling and what's been on their mind. And once they do, it's going to start this big shift. I feel like this is a pivotal moment and they're about to take action. So, get ready for things to like unfold in a big way. All right, guys, that's all I've got for you for this reading. Thank you so much for spending this time with me. I really appreciate it. You all mean a lot, and I'll catch you in the next one. Take care, okay? Bye bye.